pareja de Stephanie Loaiza tiene un podcast junto a un amigo donde tocan varios temas. El podcast es llamado El Club Sin Amigos. Según el portal, ahí es donde Mario Barrón estuviera lanzando una indirecta para Kimberly Loaiza y para Juan de Dios Pantoja por estar publicando cosas en redes sociales mientras su suegra se debate entre la vida y la muerte. Por su parte, he visto que creadores de contenidos que están haciendo esta noticia, especialmente en la red social TikTok, dicen que Juan de Dios había respondido de alguna manera. Les voy a dejar el fragmento de esta usuaria que hizo un video analizando una de las historias de Juan de Dios, donde ella consideraba una posible respuesta ante lo que dijo Mario Barrón.
Sin duda, elijo una y mil veces ser un padre presente. Recordemos que pues Mario está divorciado y pues la verdad no sé si ve a su niña, desconozco en su totalidad. Y sé cada quien decide dónde poner su atención, pero yo no tengo tiempo para chismes. Tengo una familia que cuidar.
Por el momento, lo que sabemos es que Stephanie Loaiza, la hermana de Kimberly, estuviera haciéndose cargo económicamente de su mamá. Si ustedes van a los comentarios de estos TikToks, muchos se preguntan, pero ¿por qué no lo está haciendo Kimberly? ¿O por qué no ayuda? Especialmente porque la revista Forbes y muchos medios la consideran una de las creadoras de contenidos mejores pagadas de la plataforma. Chicos, como actualización de último momento, Kimberly Loaiza acaba de publicar el siguiente mensaje en su canal de difusión de WhatsApp. Al parecer van a operar a su madre de emergencia y es una operación muy crítica. Ella coloca lo siguiente: y hoy quiero pedirles algo desde lo más profundo de mi corazón. Como saben, mi mamá está pasando por un momento muy delicado de salud y ahorita entrará a una cirugía muy peligrosa. Les pido que por favor la tengan en sus oraciones, que le manden toda la luz, fuerza y energía positiva que pueda. Yo creo mucho en el poder de la fe y sé que cuando muchas personas se unen con amor suceden cosas milagrosas. Mi familia y yo lo necesitamos más que nunca. Gracias por estar siempre conmigo. Esto ella lo coloca en medio de toda la controversia que ya vimos, que muchas personas estaban especulando que quizás Kimberly Loaiza no se estaba haciendo cargo de gastos económicos. Al parecer, de alguna manera, con este mensaje donde podemos ver que se encuentra con su madre, estuviera desmintiendo estos rumores. Sin embargo, los usuarios están comentando que ya no saben qué creer. Por un lado tenemos la polémica que vemos en las redes sociales, pero otra cosa puede estar sucediendo detrás de escena. Hay quienes creen que la publicación es para desmentir, otros creen que sí está ahí junto a su familia y también está apoyando económicamente. Este es un poquito el contexto, las dos versiones de la historia. Yo quiero preguntarles aquí abajito, ¿ustedes qué opinan?
Marian Gonzaga le pide a Juan Manuel Becerril que por favor ya pare.
¿Están jugando con la justicia de México? Hay una orden judicial para entregar a una menor de edad y Marian Gonzaga, esta polémica figura, no quiere hacerlo. Ya la fiscalía emite una alerta Amber, ella asegura que dicha alerta fue desactivada y abogados dicen que inclusive pudiera ir a la cárcel. Les traigo un resumen de esto
Que acaba de suceder.
Se activa la alerta Amber para la hija de Marian Gonzaga.
Ya desactivaron la alerta Amber de Emma.
Chicos, esta noticia parece de nunca acabar y las personas están más confundidas que nunca. El día de hoy los medios de comunicación en México estaban hablando de la alerta Amber que fue activada para Emma, la hija de Marian Gonzaga. Ya todos saben que Marian es una figura bastante polémica, estuvo en la cárcel por todo lo que le hizo a Valentina Gilabert, ella salió de la cárcel, actualmente se encuentra con su hija, pero por una orden judicial ella tiene que presentar a la menor ante un juzgado porque no tiene la custodia. Hace unas semanas atrás se hablaba de que se emitió una alerta, pero que ella dijo que era mentira, no se sabía cuál era la realidad. Sin embargo, el día de hoy, de manera confirmada, está emitida la alerta. Acá les voy a dejar la fotografía de dicha alerta y la publicación la hizo Juan Manuel Becerril Llata, quien es el ex suegro de Marian y el abogado de su expareja. Está muy extenso, pero quiero mostrarles solo esta parte que es la más fuerte. Al final de cuentas, todo cae por su propio peso y esa gente que decía que nos había ganado el juicio, que no existía desde hace mucho esa alerta, que supuestamente tenía una suspensión por un amparo, ya no hay más mentiras. Supongo que en algún momento va a tener que decir la verdad a sus fans hiperfanatizados, capaces de creerle mil mentiras al aprovecharse de su ignorancia y juventud. Y aquí, chicos, Marian contestó directamente a Juan. Vean, Juan, de verdad necesito que reflexiones, le dice. ¿No te estás dando cuenta que con todo esto no me estás afectando a mí, ni a nadie más? A la única persona que estás lastimando es a Emma. El hostigamiento constante, las publicaciones, la exposición y el intentar separarla de su mamá no es un juego ni una lucha que ganar. Es una situación que puede marcarla para toda su vida. Esto ya dejó de ser sobre adultos, egos o quién tiene la razón. Aquí lo único que debería importar es el bienestar de Emma y hoy en día tus acciones están yendo completamente en contra de eso. Emma necesita estabilidad, paz y amor de ambos lados, no conflicto, presión ni decisiones impulsivas. dudas. Te pido que pienses bien lo que estás haciendo y las consecuencias que puede tener, porque al final la única que va a cargar con todo esto es ella, dice Marianne. Marianne también compartió en sus historias que la alerta Amber fue desactivada. Entonces las personas están diciendo, ¿quién miente? ¿Quién está diciendo la verdad? Primero Marianne decía que la alerta era falsa, ahora acepta que es verdadera pero que está desactivada. Podemos ver que el abogado de la otra parte dice que todo lo que está diciendo Marianne son 1000 mentiras, son las palabras que él utilizó, y que se está aprovechando de las personas en TikTok por su ignorancia y juventud. En caso de que Marianne esté evadiendo una orden judicial, pudiera tener consecuencias legales y pudiera volver a prisión. Las autoridades, al parecer, según la información oficial que tenemos, están buscando a Emma, aunque ya se sabe que Emma se encuentra con su madre, sana y salva, que es Marianne. En los comentarios hay muchísimas personas que por un lado critican a Marianne y dicen que ella no es apta para cuidar a su hija, que si la quiere sana y salva y si quiere también velar por su bienestar debería entregar la custodia, pero otras personas están diciendo que una madre es una madre a pesar de lo que hizo Marianne, ella debería estar con su hija, que su hija Emma está feliz con su mamá y que deberían dejarla así. Esas son las dos opiniones, las dos posturas. Lo que sabemos es que nuevamente se emitió una alerta y los usuarios están a la espera de saber qué decisión va a tomar la justicia.
Este es el antes y después del elenco de Hannah Montana a 20 años del estreno de la serie de Disney Channel en la premiere del 20 aniversario.
Fuertes revelaciones, noviazgos que no esperábamos y hasta confesiones. Les traigo un resumen de los momentos más virales del 20 aniversario de Hannah Montana que se volvió tendencia mundial.
Esta es la prueba de que Hannah Montana sigue siendo un fashion icon, porque para el Hannahversary, Miley Cyrus y sus stylists se sacaron los outfits más high fashion.
Chicos, estoy seguro que han visto algo de esto ya que está por todo el internet, el especial número 20 de Hannah Montana. Qué locura que han pasado 2 décadas. Entremos directo con todas las confesiones y revelaciones que hizo Miley Cyrus, quien ahora tiene 33 años, un Grammy y un documental conducido por Alex Cooper hablando de este detrás de escenas. El primero y un secreto a voces, los romances en los pasillos de Disney. Vean por favor esto. Durante años, los fans especularon sobre los romances adolescentes en los pasillos de Disney Channel, pero Miley finalmente ha confirmado uno de los rumores más grandes de la época. Dylan Sprouse era mi novio, refiriéndose a una de las estrellas de Zack y Cody, gemelos en acción. Ya de entrada el nombre de Dylan se volvió tendencia. No fue la única confesión amorosa, también dijo que su compañero de reparto, Mitchell Musol, le parecía realmente lindo. Y vean por favor esto, también habló de su famosa relación con Nick Jonas, confirmando que los Jonas Brothers fueron elegidos como teloneros de su gira de Hannah Montana, ya que ella exigía tener a su novio cerca durante los conciertos, esto en el año 2007.
Miley Cyrus se ve increíble de nuevo con su peluca de Hannah. Además me encantó el detalle de que llevó un vestido de la propia mercancía de Hannah. Preciosa mi chiquita. Vemos a Jason Earles, quien interpretaba a Jackson y que se ve mucho más grande. Sí, claro, porque no sé si sabían, pero cuando grabaron la serie él tenía 28 años. Entonces hagan sus cuentas para entender por qué es que se ve así. También apareció Moises Arias, quien hacía el papel de Rico y que recientemente apareció en la serie Follow. Vemos el regreso de Amber y Ashley, Cody Lilney, quien hacía el papel de Jake y que se ve bastante bien conservado. Obviamente los grandes ausentes, Oliver y Lily. A como tengo entendido, el actor que interpretaba a Oliver está vetado de Disney desde que hizo la serie Par de Reyes. La actriz que interpreta a Lily se encuentra grabando en este momento la serie Georgie y Mandy, su primer matrimonio. Por motivos de agenda pues no pudo asistir a la premiere, ¿verdad?
Otro momento súper emotivo para los fanáticos fue ver a Selena Gómez en este especial, ya que en un momento interpretó a la rival musical de Hannah Montana, no sé si lo recuerdan.
I remember feeling ugly in that.
Oh, definitely.
Because we're like 15 and I want to feel pretty and I'm like, ugh.
When I watch it back, like, you
It's
were
pretty
vicious.
mean.
Like, has been, never was, bottle blonde, lip syncer, bra stuffer. I hate you, like I care.
Otro momento crucial, chicos, fue cuando habló de Taylor Swift. No sé si ustedes lo recuerdan, pero Taylor apareció en Hannah Montana, la película. Miley habló muy bien de ella, habló de esta canción que hizo, y no solamente eso, dice que Taylor escribió la canción final de la cinta. La canción se llama You Will Always Find Your Way Back Home, y podemos ver que Miley está en una buena etapa de su vida, hablando muy bien de sus compañeras musicales. Habían algunos fanáticos que estaban esperando a otras coestrellas de la serie, que eran mejores amigos de Hannah o de Miley. Ellos enviaron conmovedores mensajes en las redes sociales. Otro momento emotivo fue ver a Miley con su papá. Sabemos que han habido conflictos personales en la familia, pero ellos asistieron a la alfombra roja. Los diversos fragmentos se están haciendo súper virales y las personas están felices de este reencuentro. ¿Ustedes lo vieron? ¿Qué opinan?
Sora, la app de video de IA de OpenAI, anunció que cierra oficialmente.
Un duro golpe para la inteligencia artificial. Oficialmente acaban de cerrar a una página que creaba los videos más virales.
Racita, el día de hoy estamos en un día diferente. El día de hoy creo que ya vi con bola.
¿Qué sientes? ¿Qué sientes? ¿Estás
No,
nervioso?
Pues, la neta sí estoy nervioso, sinceramente.
¿Por qué?
Oye, pues tengo mucho tiempo que no lo miro y luego yo quería
hacer realidad, o sea, bueno, no en realidad, no,
que fuera real.
Ah, sí,
que
real,
fuera real esta madre. La neta sí es totalmente real. La neta tengo mucho tiempo que no lo miro y me siento bien raro. Sale. A ver, ¿qué? Es
¿Dónde
que yo.
es?
Ahí ella, aquí ella.
Ah, sale.
Yo la verdad que siento que el paniqui se va a sorprender machín.
Sí, no se espera, ahí se ve.
Mira, espérate, apaga la luz, apaga la luz.
Pues porque luego se van a dar cuenta. Bájate de una porque si no se van a dar cuenta. Sí. Ya voltearon.
¿Qué pasó, señor? Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Mira, don elegante. Mira al 100. ¿Cómo está? ¿Puedo verla? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Padrino. ¿Por qué, gallo? ¿Cómo está? Güey, te voy a decir algo. Hace mucho no me sentía tan nervioso en un video. Neta, güey, neta. Me siento nervioso. Pero mira, dije, voy a venir con el paniqui porque miré que hiciste un emprendimiento, gallo. Entonces dije yo, voy a poner a prueba los juegos del paniqui a ver si están buenos. A ver si realmente si traes en el canasto, gallo.
Papá, la neta estoy bien nervioso, padrino.
¿Por
Tengo
qué?
mucho que no grabo, pai.
Ay, ni modo. Ay, sí graba, no sé,
pero-
mentiroso. He visto que en Instagram ahí te la llevas.
La verga,
Güey, mira, te voy a decir algo.
Quiero llorar, pero no quiero llorar en la cámara,
Dale para adelante.
No.
¿Por
voy a
qué
llorar,
no?
No quiero llorar.
Los hombres también lloran.
No, mi pai, ¿qué te puedo decir, pues? ¿Sí me explico?
Mira, está bien, ahorita vemos ese detalle. Vamos a ver qué rollo con... Mira, güey, primero me gustaría que me dijeras por qué surgió Oye, estoy viendo que utilizaste la salchicha del Costco, pues.
Costco, padrino.
¿Por qué?
Mira, guacha, ¿no?
A ver.
Primero que nada, lo estoy haciendo, pai, porque allá donde andaba yo, allá en los United,
Simón,
pues había comida americana, típica americana.
Sí.
Y entonces me inspiré en unos hot dogs que se llaman Martínez. Le mando un saludo al viejo, allá lo conocimos. Hot dog Martínez. Y son preparados así en parrilla, no como los clásicos de aquí, pues. Y la salchicha la agarré, porque ya ves que hacíamos los retos de 300.580 calorías. Y pues quise meterla e integrarla así, para que no sean normales.
¿cómo está la dinámica?
Es un solo hot dog, pues, un solo típico. Nomás.
¿Solo típico? ¿Y qué
Sí.
tipo de panos utilizas?
Es Wonder, pa. Es este, mira.
Ese, mira elegante el sistema, déjate digo.
Es de este, y ya por los toppings ya le echamos sabritas y todo.
Miré que le estás metiendo calitex
No.
al sistema.
Pura producción, pa, pura mayonesa McCorney, mostaza McCorney y ketchup Heinz.
Sí, es que la clave de un buen producto es la calidad, gallo. ¿Qué
No
tal,
me la
Bernie?
creo, pa.
¿Por qué?
No sé.
Sí pensabas que algún día iba a venir yo para acá.
Sí, pero no, yo pensé que me ibas acá, pues, ¿sí me explico?
Que te iba a avisar.
Sí, algo, pero así.
Es que mira, yo te digo una cosa, yo quería que esta madre fuera real. Yo dije, cuando yo vuelva a ver al paniqui, quiero que sea real, que vea su reacción. Entonces,
Estoy bien nervioso, pai. No estoy, ¿qué? ¿Sí me explico?
Sí. Entonces, quiero que me prepare lo mejor de hot dog. Quiero
A
que
ver,
te
pues.
luzcas porque llegó el compa Roy.
Compa, déjale, prende aquí porque ahí está.
A la maraca.
Aquí la vamos a preparar, ¿no?
Ahorita te voy a preguntar algunas cosillas. a ver qué pedo.
Ey.
Dale.
Ay, el leoncillo, ¿qué?
Ahí está, no lo conoces.
No lo conozco,
Ven,
padrino.
para que
A
veas.
ver.
Mira, gallo.
Ey.
Mira, gallo.
¡Ey! Mira, el roscaje. ¡Ay, mi pa! Mira, huele bien elegante, mi pa. ¡Ey, güerillo! Güerillo.
No se dejaba, pero ahí está el llavazo.
Ay, salió guapillo, güey. Oye, sí te salió bien, pa. Ah, pero macizo, este se va a hacer 4 dobletes.
Ya camina.
¿Ya camina, padrino?
Ay, suéltalo ahí,
A ver.
Jálale la cuerda al trompo, gallo.
A ver, jálate.
Vente. Mira. Ay, pariente. Ya verás ser de madre.
¡Ey! ¡Vente, mi pa! ¡Véngase! ¡Ah! ¡Ay!
Leonel. Es corajudillo el gallo.
No tiene que sacarnos.
Dale. Ni hablar. relax. No te desconcentres, vamos
Pero,
a ver qué fue con los hot dogs. A ver, gallo, quiero que me prepares 3 hot dogs. Entonces aquí ya los tienes las salchichas ¿cómo se dice? Precocidas.
Sí, pues hago un bonche, pa, porque estos 2 días que llevo abiertos, la neta, gracias a Dios, y a la plebada que ha venido, he vendido, termino bien temprano, padrino.
¿A qué hora termina regularmente?
Pues el primer día terminé a las 8:30 y ayer a las 9 ya terminado.
Me tocaba,
Sí.
ustedes son como a las 8, ¿va?
No, pero ahorita, mira, estas son las que me quedan nomás, mira.
O sea que ya te...
Sí, ya. Ya
Es que no hay falla con esa salchicha, gallo.
Sí, ya, pues, son los, ¿te das cuenta ya lo último? Pues, este lo acabo de hacer. Y aquí esta cebollita, esta va para acá, mira.
Se mira, perra, ¿esa cebollita tiene mostaza o qué tiene?
Tiene marmaja, tiene salsa Maggi, tiene tantito capsu y morrones. Este amarillo es morrón, mira. De un sabor más. ¿Sí me explico?
Oye, y la gente que viene, güey, ¿cuál es su reacción? ¿Qué?
Pokemon battles for everyone! Pokemon Champions! This game is all about battles. Compete online against players from across the world with the Pokemon you've recruited. There are 2 ways to obtain battle-ready Pokemon. The first is by connecting to the Pokemon Home app. Transfer your Pokemon from games in the Pokemon RPG series and the Pokemon Go app to Pokemon Home. Then link the app to this game. The second way is via Recruit. Choose one Pokemon to recruit once per day from a random selection of Pokemon that appear in the game. Recruited Pokemon can only be used in Pokemon Champions for a certain amount of time. After you've gathered your Pokemon, choose 6 of them and form your team. Before battle, you'll be able to see your opponent's team
Chicleteira, bicicleteira.
and choose the Pokemon you want to use for the impending match. Consider which Pokemon your opponent will use. Then, select your own Pokemon to
Chicleteira,
start the
bicicleteira.
battle. Players alternate turns with moves. Win by reducing the HP of all your opponent's Pokemon to 0. If you're in a bind, you can swap one Pokemon for another. Or use Mega Evolution to power up your Pokemon. The decisions you make could influence the tide of battle. With Mega Evolution, certain Pokemon will gain abilities brand new to the series. There are also different battle formats. Use one Pokemon at a time in single battles, or have Pokemon fight 2-on-2 in double battles. There are 3 different online battle modes. In ranked battles, test your skills against evenly matched trainers and aim for the highest rank. In casual battles, wins and losses aren't recorded, so you can enjoy matches however you'd like. And in private battles, create a room and battle against anyone with the room ID. There are also in-game online competitions in which you'll battle with preset rules that change every season. Engage in battles to earn victory points or VP. Here's how to use VP. You can swap the moves a Pokemon can learn, change its nature, modify its abilities, and more. The stat points of a Pokemon can also be adjusted. For example, you could increase attack and speed to boost offense. Or raise HP and defense to withstand attacks. Pokemon can be easily trained to your liking, so try out different ways to battle. You can only recruit once per day, but by using VP, you can recruit multiple times. Keep in mind that recruited Pokemon are only available for 1 week, but with VP, any recruited Pokemon will be permanently added. In the shop, spend VP to purchase held items, or Mega Stones for your Pokemon. You can also get clothing and looks for your trainer, different Pokeball throwing styles, and battle music. A world of fierce battles with your Pokemon awaits! Pokemon Champions! Available April 8th on the Nintendo Switch system.
Across this river is an island infested with thousands of the world's deadliest crocodiles. Everyone ready? Right, ready? All right, I'm gonna jump. 3, 2, 1. Go, go. All right, come on. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, run. Oh, yeah. And this is the giant freshwater crocodile. If he catches you, you lose a limb or you're dead. Okay, run. Keep running. Just keep an eye out for the crocodiles. And for the next 7 days, we're gonna travel to the very center of this island.
Crocodiles are everywhere. They are very aggressive. We can jump 2 meters out of the water, and they can run 40 kilometers per hour.
What?
Yep.
This is Charlie, our survival expert, who'll be helping us reach the center of this island. Oh, I heard like a...
Yeah, I heard it too.
This can be a crocodile.
And that's when we found out, even if you can't see a crocodile, they are everywhere.
You see just a little something outside of the water, and those are their eyes watching us, waiting for the right moment to eat them.
It's comforting. Charlie brought us across the crocodile-infested rivers. There's like 10 crocodiles here, and then there's a load more up here. And to the edge of the island's jungle.
Right here, we are going into the jungle. Okay. The jungle is the most intense place on the planet. Now it's not only crocodiles. Now there are many things here. We have poisonous plants, poisonous snakes, poisonous spiders.
But also in this video, we encountered something much more dangerous than all of them combined. And we were lucky to get out of this video alive. So you might be wondering why we would go on such a dangerous journey. Well, it is because of an animal called the tapir. The tapir is one of the rarest animals that has survived for millions of years. But now, they're about to die. Their population has dramatically declined in recent years. Most people say it's the crocodiles. Experts believe it's something else. We're here to find the last remaining tapirs and investigate exactly why they're on the verge of extinction. And thank you to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. Scan the QR code for more. Now, in order to reach tapir territory in the center of this island, we have to hike through one of the most dangerous ecosystems on the planet. And this is a crocodile, not a caiman.
This is a crocodile.
Out here, everything is a potential threat. Poison ivy. So that's poison ivy as well, is it?
Yep. It's all poison ivy. Sick.
The vine.
The vine. But isn't...
I'm not worried about crocodiles at all. Just poison ivy, ticks, jaguars, and snakes.
But with thousands of crocodiles on this island, they are always a threat. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's hiding.
Hey, hi.
There's a massive crocodile right there.
We are not that safe here because we have water right here and their nest on the ground.
Where do they put their nests?
In the grass.
Oh, God.
One of them is the mother, and we are close to their nest. She will come for us. And like I said, they can run like a dog.
So do we have to walk past that croc on the shore?
In this video, I've brought a few of my friends, so I'm not the only one in danger. They'll be with me every step of the way. Oh my God. The crocodile's literally coming right for us.
Stay down. Stay down.
Charlie instructed us to get our shadows away from the water.
Go deeper a little bit and stay down. Keep our shadow off the water.
Crocodiles are drawn to moving shadows at the water's edge.
I'm scared. They go away a little bit and we can keep moving beside the river.
I think there's another croc coming.
Where?
Well, I can hear something coming.
Okay, we can go back.
It was a close call, but we needed to remember that crocodiles weren't the only thing dangerous in this jungle. Look at that. And very likely he's some kind of poisonous one.
Did he bite you?
No.
He went quick though.
He jumped right onto it. Oh my God, why did I poke him? Okay, don't poke the spiders, guys. Yeah. They jump.
So quick.
Especially when we don't even know where the freak our guide is.
Charlie was moving quickly, and we were struggling to keep up. Where's Charlie? Where is Charlie?
Love that he's left us in jaguar territory.
Charlie's gone. Cool. He's there. Where? After trekking for an entire day, we were exhausted.
You getting tired, boy?
Has been a while since we've eaten.
But that's when the first evidence of tapirs appeared.
The smell is from the peccaries.
What's a peccary?
Wild boars.
Wild bird.
Boars.
Boars.
Mhm.
The pig thing.
Yep.
Peccaries are an endangered wild pig that live in the same environment as tapirs. So in order to find the last remaining tapirs and find out what's making them extinct, we first need to follow the peccaries.
Bandito
And they
bobrito.
can be aggressive.
We meet them, we have to climb in the tree.
Yep. The trees don't look that easy to climb. The trees don't look easy to climb at all. Yeah.
Following the trail of the peccaries brought us into a river.
So, and we're not worried about crocodiles in this river? Are we?
Are we?
Well, Charlie never said a single thing.
Crocodiles are nocturnal, so in fact we're in more danger than we've ever been.
Freshwater shrimp.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize there were shrimps in the river. It's kind of weird, huh?
I didn't know that was a thing, to be honest.
Yeah, I could really go for some seafood right now.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
Your boots filling with water is an inevitability.
Oh.
It's inevitable?
But in the darkness, the tracks became impossible to follow.
I can't see a crab. This place is so opposite of what you would think it would be. There's crabs on the land and shrimps in the river.
Oh
What is
no,
that?
oh
What's
no.
happening? Epilepsy!
We lost the peccary tracks late at night.
Good morning. You look so fresh this morning.
I feel so fresh
How did that happen?
Sleeping. But we were quickly back on their trail.
Whoa, so this is peccary tracks?
Peccary tracks, yeah.
Wow, evidence of peccaries, not tapirs, but also, if there's peccaries,
there's tapirs.
This is fresh.
The fresh tracks meant we needed to move fast.
Oh my god.
But the deeper we went, the more dangerous the jungle became.
Snakeskin. In this video, we're expecting to probably see a hell of a lot of snakes. This guy is quite small, but that just makes them more dangerous because they're harder to see and they're so well camouflaged.
The tracks brought us back onto a river.
There, over there, is where the crocodiles lay their eggs, and we can't go up there and swim.
We cannot swim there.
Okay, but that's where we're going right now.
We are going to cross nearby.
We're gonna cross nearby.
Okay, so into crocodile territory again.
Great. The most important thing here, stay away of the... Don't go there into the water. See?
Yeah, see.
See, I saw something jumping there, can be the crocodile. Or also can be other.
Okay.
So others also do that.
So we're possibly looking at a crocodile or an otter. So it's either a crocodile or an otter.
Yeah.
But right upstream in York, we saw a huge crocodile.
We have just spotted this is the biggest crocodile I've ever seen. In fairness, I haven't seen many, but this thing is massive. Look at this guy. Oh my god.
This crocodile doesn't look that friendly.
Oh my god, he is humongous.
Getting this close to the wild crocodile is very risky.
Okay, try to keep moving. I think it's best we leave before he gets aggressive.
Further up the stream, Charlie suddenly stopped us.
I hear steps. I hear something.
I hear lots of things.
But this time was about to be very different.
Whoa, tapir right here. See how big they are?
Charlie had spotted the footprints of a tapir.
You can see the size. See right there?
Is this a fresh track?
Yep.
Or is this like a day old or something?
No, actually it's fresh.
This is our first real evidence of activity from the tapirs.
So guys, to give you an idea, that's my hand. It's bigger than my hand. It's a lot bigger. These are its little toes. I mean, huge toes.
They are the biggest mammal here in the jungle.
These are bigger than pumas and jaguars.
Yep. They are bigger than a dog.
This is the size of an average dog. And this is the size of me, an average human. And this is the size of a tapir. Yeah, they are big.
They can grow 350 kilos, 700 pounds. I didn't know that. That's crazy. These things are massive.
That's about 4 times the weight of me.
It's going that way.
Now that we knew which way the tapir was going, we could try to catch up with it. And on following its tracks, it brought us directly to an area where the tapirs bathe.
Oh, wow. Hell yeah. Woo. Nice. That's sick. So we can swim here. This is where the boys getting naked, huh? Wow, look at this. Woo. We are all incredibly sweaty and dirty, and it's just insanely humid. So, boys, let's get into this water and have a nice time.
But for some reason, Charlie seemed really wary.
It looks like it's raining.
Right, okay.
Rain up there, we can have a flash flood.
Okay.
Coming down, so that's very dangerous.
It does look quite gray and cloudy up there.
Yeah, I can never tell if he's being serious or not.
Yeah. But you're actually a bit worried here, yeah? A little bit worried? Yeah, that's true.
But we thought he was just trying to scare us and didn't really listen.
Yeah! Look at that! Woo! All right, get your clothes off, boys.
Don't look at me, I'm shy.
But little did we know that Charlie had good reason to be worried. And the waterfall slowly began to build.
I wonder where all this water comes from. In fact, I wonder where my ancestors come from. So thanks to my heritage, I'm about to find out. I've just got some DNA test results where I sent off a saliva swab to them, and now I'm
Serafina
about to find out all
Medusella.
about my heritage.
I don't know how that sky looks. It's kind of hard to decipher whether or not it's raining or the waterfall.
I'm kind of excited, right? Yeah! So, Irish, 81%. Like, clearly. There's 70% Scottish and Welsh, and English, 1.1%. That's mad.
I thought we were supposed to have Spanish in us.
No, there's like nothing here. We're so Irish. We're so Irish.
Straight out of the ground.
Everyone's grown like the potatoes in Ireland.
At this point, the water began to flow heavier. But none of us
Serafina Medusella.
What? Bro, I didn't know this.
My heritage can also connect you to family members you never knew you had, which is actually what happened to me.
Oh! What the? I've just found a second cousin. Man, I have no idea. Isn't that weird? I've got an estimated relationship that means that we have great-grandparents.
Serafina
Or
Medusella.
great-great-grandparents. That is so cool. So I can actually reach out and contact them through my heritage.
There's also 2 new features that my heritage offers. Ancient Origins, which allows you to trace your DNA back up to 10,000 years.
We're Celtic. Yeah, we just have very deep Celtic roots.
And Traits, which explores how your genetics influence many aspects of who you are.
Apparently we've got a very high agreeableness score, bitter taste sensitivity, ooh, and we love chili pepper. Who would have thought, I guess?
If you guys would like to try this out for $27, use my code DARA27 at checkout, and you'll also get free shipping and a 30-day free trial.
Thank you, my heritage, for sponsoring the video. That was sick. Yeah, we better go. Right, we gotta go. Okay. Jesus.
It has started raining, so we need to get out of here. Time to go.
The heavy rain would cause the tapir tracks to quickly disappear.
Granny.
And if we were to camp now, the trail would go cold. So if we had any chance of finding the tapirs, we would need to trek through the jungle when it's at its most dangerous.
Over there on that rock. Seriously? What rock? What rock are we looking at?
That big giant rock with the snake on it.
Oh, oh my God, you're right. Here we go, okay. What is that? Ferdinand. That is a Ferdinand.
Aid Suhur.
Highly venomous.
I don't like
A
this.
little bit of a hiss, right? Just get out of the water because this is dangerous.
These are highly aggressive and incredibly venomous. So if this guy bites you, you've got 2 to 3 hours to get anti-venom, otherwise you're dead. In our case, we got bit by that guy, we're done.
Oh God, okay, he's moving. He's coiling.
Aid Suhur.
I don't really want to keep going.
You know what you signed up for.
I signed up for crocodiles, snakes.
Crocodiles. littered with hundreds.
There, another tarantula here.
You've seen two tarantulas?
They are all over the place, and they're creepy. They are literally everywhere.
Despite the jungle being so much more deadly at night, we would have to keep going if we were to have any chance of finding the last tapirs and understanding what's making them go extinct. But we had no idea just how crazy this night was about to be.
These are not dangerous to humans, but they're still absolutely terrible.
Oh my god.
Aid Suhur.
They're literally everywhere. You could almost call this Spider Island. At least we're not near the crocodiles right now. Although I'm not sure if this is any safer. In fact, honestly, maybe it's worse because you just can't see the dangers now. The dangers are There's a ton of poison on him right now. These guys are really dangerous.
Just used to rub their darts in the poison and then use their darts to shoot down the monkey. Just touch that.
Aid Suhur.
Finger licking good.
That is clearly poisonous, right? We probably have another poisonous frog. Whoa, okay, there's a frog. Oh, whoa, look at that, look at that, look at that.
The bigger furlong, so we just sit in our way.
The night had taken its toll, but we were ready to begin a new day.
Quesadilla crocodila.
Okay, we've got water now.
Yeah, this should be a theme. You should just try whatever Charlie tells you to try.
I hope there's no like weird bacteria.
I remember once when I used it in Sierra Leone, it didn't work. And my friend passed away because he was cholera. But I think it's not the case here.
Are you
Aid Suhur.
I think we're off to a very bad start.
Before we got moving, Charlie had something he wanted to let us know.
You mentioned, so wait, crocodiles. Tapirs are not afraid of crocodiles. Crocodiles don't eat tapirs.
No, but when they are babies,
Aid
the
Suhur.
moms don't go to the meat. So the crocodile can recognize that it's a small prey.
Okay, okay. So people who think crocodiles are eating tapirs, they're probably wrong. It's like not really.
They are the biggest mammal here, so they have no predator.
Not the jaguar.
But if it wasn't the crocodiles killing the tapirs, then what was?
There's other reasons the tapirs are being wiped out.
Yep, there is another reason.
Okay.
That I want to show you. So you can see it. You are
Charlie's being very mysterious with us, but I'm definitely happy to go along with this.
Charlie had clearly been keeping some secrets from us on this journey. And it wasn't until later that day that we started to understand just how big that secret was.
Yes, we're coming up on a hut.
Charlie had brought us right onto the path of some kind of hut.
What is this? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know?
And this is when the secrets of this jungle were about to be revealed.
Yeah, how is there a house in the middle of the jungle? It's not a drug house, is
Can
it?
be drug dealers here.
Seriously?
Yeah, we are not safe here. I was checking. It's a ranger station.
Oh.
This is a ranger station, and like me, you might be wondering.
This is a
real ranger station.
And what is a ranger?
A ranger is a hardcore jungle survivalist hired by the government to protect the jungle from something.
So let me just get this straight. So we're talking about there's guys there's almost a police type force, sort of wild men, jungle survival guys that live live in huts on this
In
peninsula.
different position in the peninsula, there are ranger stationed in the park, the border of the park, who are making sure there are no illegals coming into the national park.
They've got guns, and they are not used to visitors.
We need water and food.
Okay. You want to ask the rangers for water and food?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to rangers much before?
No.
Not really?
No, not really.
Right, now you're kind of trespassing into their territory as well. Oh my god, they have a lawn. That's kind of cool. They've got grass. Why am I so nervous? Cool. Charlie, you want to say hello?
Hola. Buenas.
Hola.
And this is when the secret Charlie had been keeping from us was ready to be revealed.
I'm Dara. Sergio.
Charlie knows full well why the tapirs are on the brink of extinction, and he brought us here to find out from the ranger.
That's good. Okay, let's see in this way. See. Okay, the camera off because it's illegal.
But the true reason for the tapir's disappearance wasn't just unexpected, it's disturbing, and it requires us to know what a ranger's job is.
What does a ranger do?
¿Quieres saber qué hace un guardaparques? ¿Qué hacemos? He walked into the national park patrolling.
The island is technically a protected peninsula in Costa Rica because there are so many endangered species here.
Right. They bring their equipment and the weapons and all what they need in case they find illegal people inside the park.
And this is where things get interesting.
When you're saying illegal people here, what are they doing that is wrong?
¿Qué es lo que hacen los ilegales normalmente? Cazadores. Hunters. In this area, hunters.
So animal
hunters, drug dealers, backpacks, guns.
That's right. This place is riddled with illegal hunters and drug dealers. And if you see their face, they will likely kill you. But what are they doing to the tapirs?
What about the tapirs? Like, are poachers going for the tapirs?
The tapir meat is not that tasty, but the reason why the tapirs are in extinction is because it's an exotic animal. No, it's not because of the meat. It's because they collect their head to sell in the black market.
Oh my god, wait. So they're killing tapirs to take their meat. So is he finding
Bicicleteira,
bodies
bicicleteira.
with no heads because they're taking them as trophies?
Yeah, you find sometimes bones.
Burrito bandito.
Are being killed by humans. And in order for us to get to tapir territory, we would need to go through
Burrito
butchers'
bandito.
hunting grounds. It's not just crocodiles. It's not just snakes. There were people in this jungle with guns. And we had less time than we thought to find the last remaining tapirs. And we instantly had a problem.
We want to be also in places where the hunters.
I just snuck into this luxury resort and I'm gonna be seeing how long I can live here without getting caught. Got it? Okay, all right, let's go. It's no secret that people pay outrageous prices to experience luxury. But what if I did it all for free? I'm talking eating, sleeping, showering, and having an absolute blast. Or to answer the golden question, how long can I live in a luxury resort for free? Days, weeks, months, and at what point would my luck run out? To find out, I hopped on a flight with my partner in crime, Owen, to our dream vacation destination, Hawaii. Landing in a tropical paradise was super exciting, but as soon as we hopped in our Uber, I quickly realized what I was getting myself into. Sitting in this 30-minute Uber had us rethinking our life choices. But before we could think too hard, we approached an entrance, which led us right up to the front of the resort. The Hilton Waikoloa Village Resort. It's the biggest resort on the entire island, and since seeing it in photos as a kid, I've always wanted to come here. But rooms here are not
Chicleteira,
cheap. Now, for legal reasons, we had no choice but to book a stay here, but obviously we won't be using that
Tralalelo,
at all.
tralala.
With our disguises on to stay extra undetected, the only thing left to do was to attempt to sneak in. Walking in, I tried to blend in best I could with the people actually staying here. As expected, this place was covered in cameras, so it's a good thing they can't see my face. I walked in with confidence and was able to slip right past the check-in desk. I sped up a bit to get through the entrance, praying my plan wouldn't fall apart, but to my surprise, we made it in. We're actually, okay, we gotta be quiet. Except we may have celebrated a bit too early, because we were immediately approached by this employee who started asking us where we were staying and how we even got in. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't think of anything, so I responded quickly with, "We're guests, and we're gonna leave in a few minutes. Is that fine?" Oh, okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, that was already a close call. So we rushed to the bathroom, switched our outfits to look like different people, and walked out of that bathroom like Russian spies. Now that we were in here, we were totally trapped within the walls of this resort. Luckily, this place is even cooler than I imagined. If this isn't a Hawaiian paradise, I don't know what is. There's massive hotels, restaurants, a tram that runs through the resort, an actual dolphin exhibit with dolphins just casually swimming around, and a whole lot more. But we'll have to check that out later because we gotta scout out some sleep spots. This one's gonna be interesting. Yeah, so we had no idea where or how we were gonna sleep. We just knew it needed to be hidden. So we started looking at our options, which were pretty much everything from hammocks to literal bushes. If we tuck in these bushes, dude, that might be good. We looked and looked while trying to stay as low-key as possible to avoid raising suspicion. I saw this crazy cabana that looked like a literal bed, but it was way too risky being directly in the open. You might have to try to sleep in there at some point. I don't know. We'll see. After searching for what felt like forever, one spot stuck out as being the best.
It called me crazy, but like, I don't think anyone would see you sleep if you slept on the roof up here.
That's so sketchy. This is where they hold the ceremonies, and we're considering sleeping on that roof. At this time, there was still a ton of employees out, so as the sun went down, we decided our best bet was to go somewhere more secluded and lay as low as possible. I'm honestly terrified to sleep tonight because Hawaii is known for having scorpions, cane spiders, and mongoose, which we saw a ton of today, and fun fact, they go pee everywhere. And their pee is actually poisonous. Not to mention, we could easily get caught by security and be arrested. Anyways, when midnight rolled around, we decided it was time to make our move to get on the roof. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. And just like that, we were on the roof, which by the way was like directly next to the biggest pool on the entire resort. And I know for a fact there's still employees around. If you guys are wondering how we're gonna sleep on this roof, I brought this, a sleeping bag. So I started setting up my sleeping bag as quickly as possible. I'm actually very grateful for this thing because we're sleeping on straight rocks, bruh. Owen went to the other side of the roof to set up. I thought I might never see him again, but he figured it out. Guys, I'm in my sleeping bag. Oh my gosh, we are on top of a luxury resort roof. It is so windy up here, but it's somehow extremely hot and humid. Tomorrow I have some massive things planned, but for now, I should probably go to bed so I don't get caught by security. Good night.
Good morning. The sun's starting to come up.
So yeah, it's pretty early, but we still got a dip because I could literally see people walking around the resort still.
It's 5 a.m.
I saw multiple security guards and these workers that I'm pretty convinced thought I was a crazy person. We have made it to day 2. Oh, and how did you sleep?
Not very good. The rock's kind of hurt.
I slept horrible. Well, today's gonna be a big day. We have a lot of things planned. We're gonna get a morning workout followed with a lunch. Then we'll go snorkeling with turtles and end the day off with a nice warm jacuzzi. That sounds like a day in paradise.
Awesome.
I really want to abuse this resort's amenities, which reminds me, we'll be having a different goal for each day that we're in here, and they're gonna get more and more risky as the days go on. Today's goal is simple. Get a free gourmet meal. That honestly sounds delicious, and I feel like we're not gonna be eating very well while we're in here, so that would be really freaking nice if we could get that. I'm just hoping today doesn't end with us in a Hawaiian prison. Let's get after it. So we made our way to the fitness center, which was actually kind of sketchy with all the cameras and all. When we found the gym, we realized you needed a key card to get in, which we obviously didn't have. But I signaled this dude to open the door for us, and this dude was super chill. Hey, thank you. And just like that, we were in. We got to the gains like Joe Bartolozzi. Unfortunately, we couldn't stay long because there was a lot of cameras in here. But after the workout, we were absolutely starving. Luckily, I planned for this moment. This right here is what's called an MRE. It's basically a freeze-dried meal, and all you have to do is add hot water. Luckily, the coffee shop in here hooked us up with some hot water. I have chicken Alfredo. What did you get?
The Summit Breakfast Scramble.
Oh my god, dude.
No, you hate, but this looks good.
You know, it's not the worst thing I've ever eaten. It's not very good though.
I think I was expecting worse.
Yeah, get used to it because this is what we'll be eating for who knows how long.
Yeah.
Now is for the fun part, snorkeling. We've somehow been able to stay very low-key and blend in since we've been here, but this one just felt different. As much as this was probably a bad idea, we quickly made our way to the lagoon to set up. There's so much security patrolling this place, it's ridiculous. If we were ever gonna get caught in this video, this is probably the time it would happen. The goal is to go snorkeling and see a turtle. So, all right, let's stop filming. Let's just go in. I threw on my snorkeling gear and ran into the water. Once I was actually in the water, I was surprisingly less worried. Throughout this whole experience, I've had non-stop anxiety, but being under the water was kind of comforting. I mean, look at these fish. Pretty cool. But to truly experience this resort, I needed to see a turtle. I tried to make this process as quick as possible to hopefully not get caught, and somehow we found one.
That is so sick, dude.
This shot right here is what dreams are made of. All right, time to pack it up. Before risking it all for a free gourmet meal, we decided to find somewhere shaded to cool off. We're going through it. The sleep is catching up to me, the hot weather is catching up to me, and this resort is starting to feel smaller and smaller the longer I'm in here.
Definitely feeling trapped as well. You're just like constantly wandering. Like you can't get comfortable.
You would think that being at a resort would just continuously be the best thing ever, and it kind of is, but at the same time, I'm starting to feel a little bit trapped. I have a feeling it's the fact that I know I can't leave this place even if I wanted to. I don't think there's a time in the day where I'm not drenched in sweat. I'm not looking forward to sleeping tonight at all. But all that being said, we're staying positive. We have to find out how we're gonna get a free gourmet meal. That could end in us getting kicked out and banned for life, so.
Literally, that could be the end of the video right
We're gonna move spots now so security doesn't get suspicious. To make our lives a bit easier, we decided to ditch the backpacks because they were so heavy. Hopefully they'll be here when we get back. I felt like we pushed our luck a bit too far for it only being day 2, so for the rest of the day, we just kind of laid low, and we made sure to move locations just so we weren't in one spot for too long. But when nighttime came around, we knew it was time to try our luck at a free gourmet meal, and I had a few fancy restaurants in mind. It's been a really long day. The only thing I have on my mind is a meal, and behind me is the nicest restaurant in this entire resort. So I'm gonna go up there and just straight up ask them, can I have a free meal? They might think I'm homeless and kick me out of the resort. Let's go for it. So I walked right up there with delusional confidence because your boy was hungry. Oh, this food looks so good. I walked right past the employees and went straight up to the front to see if I could pull some strings. We just had a question. This is like kind of a crazy request, but me and my friend are super hungry. We don't have our wallet. Is there any way we could get anything to eat potentially for free?
You staying here on property?
Well, we're guests, but
You have a room number? Really, I can't give away anything.
okay, no, that's
Sorry.
perfectly fine. I appreciate it. Have a good night. So that failed horribly. Honestly, I'm just happy that that lady was super nice and didn't suspect anything. But I knew I had one more shot at the last restaurant in the resort, which was this very expensive Italian restaurant. I walked in there praying I'd be eating good tonight, but immediately they told me,
I can't.
okay, yeah. No, that's 100% okay. We were so desperate at this point, we started searching trash cans for leftovers.
Is that a cockroach?
Oh my god, that's a cockroach. Okay, all right, we're done. But ultimately, I knew there was only one option left. MREs. Can always be worse.
Yeah. Dude.
Cheers. I'll honestly take any food at this point. I'm just happy to be eating. Although it's only day 2 and I feel like death, I'm not leaving until they drag me out of this place. However long that'll be, we'll see. Could be here for a while, so we gotta figure out where we're sleeping. I'm gonna have to get some sleep tonight because I haven't really slept the past few days. Before finding our sleep spot, we ended the day with a jacuzzi, and this thing was sizzling. Next to the jacuzzi, we found a shower, which was absolutely incredible.
It feels so good.
We were even able to find some old towels laying around.
All right, we gotta get out of here.
We grabbed our backpacks, which were thankfully still there, and walked to one of the only hidden sleep spots we were able to find yesterday.
Is that a bug? That's a cockroach.
No, that's not. Dude, that's like a slug.
Dude, there's a ton of them. We can't sleep here.
They're literally everywhere, dude. Oh, look at that thing.
So guys, our sleeping spot that we wanted for the night is covered by like huge slugs. You can't even lay a sleeping bag down, you'll crush them.
Thank God we found a sleep spot right next to it that was once again on top of a rock-hard roof. That, by the way, just so happened to be the Italian restaurant we were at earlier. Bruh moment. I laid down some of the towels we found for cushion, but it didn't help very much. This spot has so many bugs, mosquitoes, literally on my light. There's one right there, right on the light. Oh, and it's on me. I am praying to God I can get at least a couple hours of sleep tonight. It is so freaking hot tonight. I am sweating. But hey, whatever it takes to make the best videos possible for you guys. Guys, if you don't know, we're trying to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. Please, for the love of God, subscribe. Shout out to every single one of you guys that supports the channel. What was that? Dude, that was a massive bug. I hate this. Okay, I'm hearing people, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Another day in paradise. Welcome to day 3. Yeah, last night was brutal. I probably slept 2 hours at most. How on earth have we not been caught? I'm honestly surprised we've made it 3 whole days here. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of sick of hiding all the time. I say today we see if we can experience this resort without even worrying about getting kicked out. So today's goal is riskier than anything we've done so far. Today we're gonna attempt to sleep in a poolside cabana. It's extremely private and very heavily guarded with employees.
Sleeping here is not easy. It's like painful sleeping on roofs, so I'm really hoping we can sleep in the cabana.
Let's try to have a good day. First things first, of course, we had to hit the gym, and we got lucky with the door being propped open this time. After getting them gains, we took a stroll to see every inch of this resort, passing by many employees. This is the most exposed we've been since being here, and it felt so freeing. We took a ride on the tram and decided to go snorkeling again. This time, we saw manta rays, which was epic. Then we pulled up to a place I've wanted to visit since getting here. The pool. The thing about the pool is that it's probably the place with the most workers, and you also need to have one of these white wristbands to get in, and everyone had them. Except I already expected this because I did my research. Using Google, I was able to find out that they had wristbands pretty easily, so I bought some white wristbands on Amazon for like 15 cents.
Sheesh! This guy is a genius.
How does he come up with this stuff? Here we go, guys. It's time to go in the pool. Let's do this thing. I swear, it seems like nobody at this resort cares. Bro, this pool was so refreshing. This actually felt like I was finally living the resort lifestyle. They might check our wristbands on the slide. We'll see, we'll see. I tried to go down the slide and the dude looked at my wristband and didn't say a thing. Now this was true luxury. We were out of there without a single employee batting an eye. It started to occur to me that I could probably live here forever. Wait, I could be here forever. Weeks could turn into months, which could potentially turn into years. I'm trapped. I can't leave. I cannot sleep on another roof. Why does this resort have so many creepy statues?
Don't worry, Jack. You are now one with the resort. You live here. This is your home.
I can't do this, dude.
It was pretty late at this point, and we were struggling. Me and Owen ate our MREs for dinner, or at least tried to.
I've grown some sort of gag reflex to the MRE.
Then we walked over to the pool because it's finally time to attempt to sleep in a poolside cabana. We got to the cabana, which was literally in the sketchiest area you could possibly sleep. As delusional as I was, I tried my best to lower the blinds and set up our sleeping bags. Okay, we're all set up at the cabana. It's kind of sketchy that we're even filming right now, so I should probably make this quick. This is so much more comfortable than what we've been sleeping on. The only problem is this is literally the most patrolled area of the entire resort. The only reason why this risk is even worth it in the first place is because if I don't sleep tonight, I don't know if I'll even be able to function during the day.
There's a really good chance we get kicked out, so we just have to hope we can get a full night of sleep before the employees see us.
I'm gonna get to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Are you guys guests at this hotel? Are you guys guests at this hotel?
Yeah.
What room number are you guys?
I don't know it off the top of my head.
You guys can stay right here for now. No, you guys can stay here.
We took refuge in a bathroom where we decided we would try and wait it out. I was terrified in this moment. My heart felt like it was beating 1,000 miles per second. After an hour, we changed our outfits and covered our faces and decided we couldn't stay in there forever. So we made our way outside in hopes of finding a better hiding spot. We thought we could hitch the tram to the other side of the resort to stay less in the open, but just as we were about to board the tram, we were approached by 2 security guards. So this lady gave us an option here.
So the other way I can do it is to get the police here with you, and you'll be able to work with them. If not, then I'll just text message and they'll take you out. So how do you want to do it?
So it was either the police and potentially be arrested and fined, or walk out with this sweet woman and be trespassed. We chose the easier option. I mean, it was kind of over either way.
The end of the road. It was a long journey.
So just to let you guys know, you guys are already followed through all the other resorts.
Yeah.
So your picture is everywhere.
Shout out to this lady because she was actually really nice to us, and quite honestly, I think we were ready to leave.
So in other words, you're telling me I'm gonna walk you to the main lobby, you're gonna get off our property, I'm not gonna see you anymore, right?
Yep. Well, yeah. That'll be the last we'll see of me, and we'll be happy to be counting here. Good.
The exit! We are on top of a luxury resort roof. So, how long can you live in a luxury resort for free? About 4 days. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if this gets 100,000 likes, we'll do a part 2.
I love you guys. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.
Granny.